Everybody's phone's on mute.
Yeah, Instagram, you're going to be able to.
Yeah, that's fine. I meant your phones as in like ringing during the live. And your phone can't ring during the live? You're on airplane mode or some shit? Or I know, I understand, I don't care. It's okay, Zach.
Well, it's streaming.
No, I know. I was asking if someone could still call your phone and interrupt the live.
Technically.
Awesome. Oh, I guess that's true. No, because you can still do Wi-Fi on airplane mode.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can. That's yeah. That's how you. Yeah.
Even on Wi-Fi, the calls can still go through. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That'd be scary.
Let's made some random person a mod.
How many people we have in there?
71.
Okay, we'll wait a little bit. Fuck it. Am I unmuted?
Yeah, you're unmuted.
What is happening? It's that time. This is the Pick Your Top Live, Black Friday. A couple of times a year, I do a session like this where you not only get to pick your own top, get it traced out, get a screenshot of it, but you get an amazing deal on top of it. I don't know why I do that. Oh, that's right. I do that because you guys are awesome. And I'm thankful for you guys. This is our way, this time of year, giving back to you guys. So we have a lot of tops behind me. I'm going to start going through them. If you see something you like, you see something you want, do not hesitate. Call 858-GUITARS and grab the top. One thing I will say is make sure you have your specs pretty well sorted, because the guys don't have a half hour to spend on the phone with you. So if you're not that sure, get on that builder, spend time on the builder, and hopefully that top's still there, because my guys won't be able to just back and forth with you for a half hour. There's a lot of people trying to buy tops. We got to get through these orders relatively quick. It's not that they won't answer questions for you, but they're not going to have the time like, well, if I got this top, what options would you get? Or I'm thinking this top, what options would you get? You need to have a general idea. And what I would do too, before you call in, make sure you have the top you want first, the top you want second, and maybe even a third option, because these tops are going to go quick if you're new to what we do here. On that note, I do have something interesting for you guys before we kick off the tops. I have these 2 to 3A flame roasted necks. These are bolt-on guitar only. What does that mean? That means if you want a bass, you want a set neck, or anything else, you can't get one. So bolt-on guitar only. So if you want one of these are $300 for the 2 to 3A flame necks. You don't get to say, hey, I want a 3 on mine. I just have a stack of them. I have a limited amount. I'm just picking them out at random. First order, boom, there's the one. Next order, there's the one. It's by chance. You could get a 2 or you could get a 3, but $300. You can add these to a bolt-on guitar only, right? You guys all got that? Bolt-on guitar. Guaranteed someone's calling, yeah, I want to get a crescent, and I want that neck, even though they know it's not a bolt-on. Don't be that guy. So on that note, let's start with the tops. I'm going to start with my lowest price point. And what I have is I have the Tasmanian Blackwood. This is very similar to Koa. This is a $50 top. So if you want this top, you can call the guys and grab it. The cool thing about these tops, not only do they look cool, they have a great tone, and they're going to have a great look depending on how you finish them. You might say, well, I don't want a natural top. What you do is buy a Vader, buy an Aries, buy something with a bevel, put this on there. Actually, I think this one is headless only, if I remember right. Sorry. So you have to pick a headless guitar. And then when you put that on there, you could do it all white except for just the bevel. We doing okay with the camera?
Yep.
Okay. Sweet. All right. So there's that one, $50. I'm going to kind of go in order of price. All these tops across here, besides that one, these are all $100 tops. You got flamed black limba. You got a gray Buckeye, a cream Buckeye, all $100 tops. Got this beautiful Poplar over here. I'm going to do an overview before I go into detail on each top. $100 Poplar, this is headless only. I believe this one does guitar. I didn't bring my sheet. Flock, you want to print my email out?
Yep.
So that I have it. Yeah, that does guitar. So we can do guitar, headless guitar, or headless bass. These are $100 tops. Another Poplar. This one is actually Poplar with flame. It doesn't have really any burl in it, but a crazy pattern, really neat piece of wood. I got a master grade flamed redwood top, $500 for that top. That's amazing. Another redwood behind it that is not master grade. I have ebonies. I got royal, pale moon, and black ebony, as low as $200. So you got the royal, the pale moon, and then the black ebony.
Printing now.
Thanks, Flacco.
Yep.
Over here, I have a master grade flame koa. In front of it, I have a really neat piece with partial flames. $250 for this top. Pretty amazing.
There you go.
Awesome.
I got one when you're ready.
Oh, you got one already sold?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Yeah, let's get Brian Mitchell on that flame.
Brian
Redwood.
Mitchell?
Yeah.
This one or the one behind it?
That one.
The master grade?
Yeah, the master.
Dang, look at that. Just like that, master grade is gone. Let me pull the clip. Actually, I'll leave the clip on it. So let's get the camera on that so you guys can see that. This is my only piece of master grade flamed redwood that I have for the pick your top. So if you're waiting for another one, that's it. This is gone. What is Brian getting?
So he's letting me build it.
Okay.
Sight unseen. I want to just pick a Aries bevel delete for him.
Okay.
That way we can see all the wood. He can use it in his collection of a good.
All right.
Yeah, so.
And he doesn't want an A2, you don't think? The new A2?
No, he's got an A2 recently. So
Okay, cool.
I want to see the whole top, with that right angle.
Gotcha.
And he's trusting me on this build.
Sweet, right on. That's something you guys can always do too. If you trust us to do something, you can always leave the specs to us. All right, so we got an Aries for Brian Mitchell, one top down. I do see Chelsea standing there in a second. I'm gonna figure out what top someone else has sold.
And what's that code again on there?
This code is BF7R. Brian Mitchell.
Perfect.
All right. So one down. So let's get that for Brian. It is hard to see my tracing, so why don't I do this so Brian can grab this. That's right where I trace it right there. The reason why is I wanted to get the sapwood starting at the bottom and going up. Redwood is very beautiful. Keep in mind with redwood, the higher the figure, the more you're going to have like these stress cracks in the wood, which is a very, very cool look. The wood's already going to have that. It has nothing to do with the way we build it. And so we fill those, and you're going to see that, and they're very symmetrical looking. If we do a drop top, a bent top, like Brian's getting a bevel delete, sometimes we can have some cracking when we go ahead and bend that. What we're not going to do is fly cut this off and waste this piece of wood. We're going to do the best so we don't get any cracking, but if we do, we're going to do a great job filling it, but it will be noticeable. So that's something to keep in mind for the flamed redwoods. All right, so one down, and make sure you email the group on that. Chelsea, what do you got?
Got color stabilized top.
Color stabilized top, and what model are we doing that on?
DC 600 each.
DC 600. All right. Get a little bit of a, yeah, I want that just right there. I think that'll be cool. All right, and who is this for, Chelsea?
Aaron Backman.
Aaron, all right. DC 600H, Aaron.
You mean
Aaron. All right, there we go. So there's with the template. That way you can see. I wanted to get some of that green up in there. It'll be really cool too because some of the green will be surrounding that pickup. And then there it is without the template so you can get a proper screenshot. So just like that, 2 are down. So if you're new, again, to these, I guarantee the guys have stuff in the works. Do you have another one for me?
Okay.
Okay. Did you have another one for me, Flock?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Justin Luber's.
Justin Lubers, what are we doing for Justin?
Yeah, you saw this Buckeye right here, with the smiley face.
Oh, the wolf?
Yeah, the wolf.
Oh, sweet, for Justin?
Yeah.
Well, I don't see that. I see like the eyes. I see the ears right here. It looks like a wolf to me. Kind of the nose
Yeah.
right there and the little,
This
you
is the one
know.
that's gonna have the metallic gold
Oh,
caliper.
cool.
So you're gonna see blonde, gray, gold.
That's beautiful. That's going to be a nice one. And what are we doing for Justin? What model?
We are, oh my God, give me a second.
Way to go, Flock.
Yeah. Well, my mouse just crashed, so.
Dang. Did everybody have a good Thanksgiving yesterday? I know I did. Had some great food, great company, played some games. It was exciting this morning.
You had great company because I was there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's A2. For
A2, that would be cool.
Yeah.
All
Yep,
right.
A26.
All right, let's get this
Man.
really sick looking. Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to lose that wolf face, but I think this is still going to be super dope.
Yeah, I think you really like the blonde and the gray.
Oh yeah, this is a great
Showing
top.
Naturally, yeah.
And so that was a master grade Buckeye top. So if you're waiting for a master grade Buckeye, that was it, guys. The Buckeye I have behind this one, you guys probably saw that. That is a 5A Buckeye. Let me hold this up so Justin can grab that. So there we are right there.
So BF what again?
This one is BF7BE.
Oh, email.
So there we go. Let me pull that out.
Man.
So Justin Lubers. Let me write Justin's name on there. Justin, man, that's super cool. I'm stoked you're getting that build, man, and my heart goes out to you, man. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving despite your loss of your dad, man. I know you guys were close, and I'm just so sorry, man, and looking forward to building something cool for you. All right. So I don't have anybody standing in front of me. Let me start let me move this poplar over here. So here we go. We had the koa I was showing off. I have a 5A poplar burl. This is going to work for guitar or headless guitar or headless bass. I have my K-top poplar. This is amazing. $800 top. Let's show off the master grade. Look at that. I have to show that off. That burled walnut master grade. Beautiful top. $500. Normally $1,000. I actually have 2 of those. I have quilt starting at $350 to $600. I have the 5A Buckeye. I have burl maple master grade, only $700. I have spalt, and then I do have a piece of flame behind the spalt. The spalt is $500, and the piece of flame is $400. That was my brief overview. So before I could even get done giving the brief overview, we have 3 tops sold already. As they sell, the staff is going to come in here and let me know. They generally go pretty quick once the thing starts off. There are pictures on Instagram, not of every single top, but you guys can get an idea. If anybody wants to see something in particular or has questions, now is the time.
Okay.
You got one sold?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Burl Walnut you just showed.
Burl Walnut I just showed. Okay, and what are we doing that on?
He's smart. He's doing it on the ZM6.
Okay, let me grab the
Yeah.
ZM6 here.
I knew his name right when he called.
That's rad. It's the base one. I want the regular Zeus. Where the hell are you? Why do I not have my ZM6 template? Son of a bitch. I think it's on my,
Okay, that's the right one.
yeah, I don't have it. I need the, no, here it is. I do have it. Somehow it got in my other, okay.
You're going to stay on the line with me so we can get around.
All right. right. Oh, that's going to look so good.
Did a good job now. We put you on hold.
So the way this, oh man, I'm excited about this.
Man, that's-
Doing a Zeus. The reason why I'm excited is the pattern of the wood really lends itself well to a single cut. It's not that a double cut won't look amazing, but when I hold this up, you guys are all going to think it's pretty dope. What's his name?
Louis Durfus.
Louis.
Repeat guy with us.
Yeah, I know the name.
Yep.
It's, ZM6. Okay, I'm going to hold that up. I know there's probably some glare on there, but that way you can see it. What I really love is I love the symmetry here, and then how it starts to go back over here and on that single cut. Oh man, that's gorgeous. That's an awesome one. So if you saw this and you panicked, you went, oh my God, I think I missed out. I have one more. That's it. I don't have any other walnut for my pick your top. So if you wanted a walnut top, $500, normally $1,000 for these tops. Chelsea, what do you got for me?
Gray Buckeye.
Gray Buckeye. And who are we doing that for?
Max Robinson.
Max. You said Robinson?
Yeah.
And what are we doing, Chelsea?
V6.
A V6. All right, let's see here.
Yeah, man. You and I are always.
I didn't go through all my templates to make sure I had everything like I normally do.
Yeah.
I don't see why I wouldn't have my Vader.
Yeah.
Wonder if it's in my wrong stack.
Guitar.
Way to go, Jeff.
So do that. I'll get the rest of that.
I try to keep my templates separate, headless and non-headless, but sometimes I get going 1,000 miles an hour and I put them in the wrong stack. That's not the case here. I actually don't have that one. We're going to need it. Zach, do you want to grab my V6 template? It's more than likely where I do all the tops, or it's on my workbench in my office.
Yeah, do that.
So Max, we're going to lay that out for you in 1 second. Zach's looking for that template. Let me just double check. I did send him on a
Have you seen?
mission. I want to make sure it's not a wild goose chase.
Let's do this.
No, I don't see it. That one. I don't need that. So I don't have anything that's going to work on a carved top or a crescent. So if you were hoping to get one of those, that's not going to happen. Max, I'm putting your top off to the side. It is yours. Flock, do you have something sold?
Yeah, my buddy, Vicente, he says the flame that's behind this vaulted.
No problem. Let's do it.
Yeah.
This was the only flame top that I had for the live. This is a master grade flame top. We're doing this for $400. Look how beautiful that is. And
I'm getting the model real quick. He sent it to me last
okay.
night. So.
And you said Decente?
Vicente, yeah. And it's for a solo.
Solo.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is so.
Let's get that marked out.
Code when you ever get a chance?
The code is BF7F. All right. Oh, that's going to be beautiful.
And he's doing it right. He's doing it with the denim.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Yeah, so he's been waiting for one of these.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That'll be really neat. And nice thing about marking things out on flame, I don't actually have to hold the template up when I hold this up, because you'll be able to see the pencil mark on the very light colored top. Okay,
Hop
so
over the second camera a second.
there we go. Look at that.
Man.
So Decente, getting that solo. This is going to be a beautiful one. Love that. That's rad.
It's gonna just pop.
Oh yeah, that's going to be beautiful. And what I like about this is it's got, it starts out kind of thin, then widens out. Just a really neat look for that particular piece. All right, so what are we down? We're down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tops already. 6, really, counting this one. When Zach finds my template, I don't know how the hell.
And real quick, for Louis Durfus for that Burl Walnut, what's the code on that top while you're waiting?
All right, Flock, you got them right where your thing is, but it's a BF7W1.
Okay.
BF7W1.
Okay.
Make sure you're emailing the group so that they know each time.
Yeah, I'm compiling 3.
Well, you don't want to wait. As they sell, you want to tell them because these guys have other people on the phone. All right. So let's see here. I have an empty spot over here. Let's move this Buckeye over. And do I have any other $100 tops? No, that's all more expensive over there. Let's see what I can do. Let's take this quilt And we'll move this quilt over here.
Those are sent?
Let me show this one off. This is a really nice light colored piece of quilt. Out at the ends, this is actually master grade, and in the center there is more like a 4. So I'm calling it a 5A. I'm just kind of giving it like a blend between the two. It's going to be a beautiful one. You know, keep in mind your pickups, your bridge, all that gets pretty well covered. So this is the area you really care about, is out at the wings of the instrument. That's going to make a really nice one. It's very light in color, so you're going to have a lot of color choices. I don't know what the hell happened to Zach. There's basically only 2 spots my template can be. Let me just double check that it's not in here and see if there's anything else I can get rid of. No, it's definitely not in here. All right. Questions on other tops? What do we got? Brandon, do you have anything?
Yes, there's a few. Let me scroll through them really
Cool.
quick.
You get it?
No, I literally couldn't find it.
Okay,
I
well,
found these two.
those are not in here for a reason.
Oh.
Did you look on my workbench out there on the,
I literally looked everywhere.
well, I need the template, so.
You threw it away.
Zach, I definitely didn't throw it away. Okay? It's somewhere there. I mean, I don't know where else it could be. Grab one out of the back where Rob's desk is, the Vader one, V6.
Someone's asking if you can show off some Poplar Burl.
Yeah, I got several. So I have a 5A here. This is going to work for, let's see, make sure I can do a guitar on this one. I believe I can. I can just fit an A2 on there. So there's a 5A Poplar Burl.
That's a good one for that front.
Here's the K-top Poplar Burl, like the craziest stuff we have. So I'll probably do that a little higher up, something like that. And what you might not see on the camera is all the crazy flames and lines throughout there. It's a gorgeous piece. And then the other Poplar Burls you can see right here. You got the crazy pattern with the flames, and then you have another one here where it's got some poplar in there and some flames. So these are $100 tops. This one is headless only, guitar headless only, and this one will do guitar or headless bass.
Okay, we can do that.
All right, let me find some more questions for
Right.
you.
Okay.
What are the prices for the Koa tops?
The Koa tops, you have $250 for the one in the front, $1,200 for the one in the back. The one in the back normally is a $1,700 top. Koa is getting really hard for me to get, so I'm not that motivated to really discount it. It's a crazy piece. It's master grade. It's as good as it gets. It just boils down to, is it the style of Koa you like? You got another one, Flock?
Oh, yeah.
What do you got?
For Mark, we're gonna get that bottom left corner Poplar for the $100.
Bottom left corner,
Yeah.
this side. Haha.
We're doing it right.
All right, and what model?
HD6.
HD6, that'll be really cool.
Yeah, I thought it was very fitting.
Yeah. HD6, here we go. And speaking of fitting, that just fit on here. All right. All right, so we got Mark. What's Mark's last name?
It's put Fro, F-R-O. It's this really long last name.
Okay,
I can't
F-R-O.
say it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I have one more piece behind this one of the $100 Poplar that's got some burl in it, and then I have the $100 burl that has flame in it.
Cool. And is that which? Is that 1, 2?
That's BF PH1.
Cool.
All right, here we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Is it showing up okay, Brandon, on there? Okay.
That's great.
There you go. You just-
Another top down.
Good. Okay.
And then, what I do have too, this is a good time for this. You want to zoom in on this?
Yep.
So, if you are grabbing a top, you can have this optional body. This would be what would be on the rear of the instrument. So I'm going to make it look like it's left-handed, even though it's not. It's going to be right-handed. So imagine this is the back of the instrument. This is a piece of black limba with orange streaks in it. You got the beautiful orange running through it. This is a $400 body upgrade. So if you want this particular body, you have to be getting a top. You can't just say, hey, I want that body and I just want the body. You have to be getting a top from us. It doesn't have to be one of the pick your tops necessarily, but you have to be getting a top. This can go on a neck through or a bolt on. That's why I have not glued it together yet. So on a bolt on, you're going to have a neck running through there. So you're not going to quite get that in there, but that's about what it would look like. You're still going to have the big streaks there. Then if you're getting a bolt on, which is what I recommend on this particular one, I'm just using the A2 template, but you can see how beautiful that would be. Let's see if it'll fit on an A2 base. Someone should get one of those, man. Let's see. Oh man, look at that. Getting even the orange up in there. A2 base. Zach, still no Zach, huh, with that template. Someone needs to help Zach. I mean, we got to figure this out because I want to get Max taken care of. Max has got stuff to do. What do you got, Chelsea?
VFSQ or 5Q.
5 quilt, okay. And who is that for?
That is for Matthew Goldschmidt.
All right, Matthew.
We've got someone who says they tried to call in and they got the voicemail.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably, you just got to keep calling. I don't know what to tell you. What model?
It is an Aries Extreme.
Aries, so not an A2, but a regular Aries?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, an Aries 6. All right. Yeah, if you've gotten the voicemail, keep calling. Keep ringing in until you get through. I don't really have anything else to tell you. I'm sorry. That's why we need people to be quick with their specs, throw down, so we can move on to the next sale. All right. And here we go. For Matthew, beautiful one. All right. So if you're hoping for a quilt, the only quilt I have left now is this beautiful chocolate quilt over here. That's going to look best with like a trans black burst, maybe a honey burst, like a Cali style. That's going to look gorgeous. I wouldn't recommend trying to put lots of colors on it, because it's a very dark piece of wood. It's got a lot of grain, a lot of character to it. What's surprising me is this burl. How do I still have this burl? Look at how beautiful that is. Brandon, you want to get the other camera going? The nice thing about this, and we need Zach back up here. I mean, this is ridiculous. We've got to get my template. Flock, I need you to go back there and get me a Vader 6-string template.
Okay.
I need it. I want to trace Max's guitar out, so just stop.
Yeah.
Go get the template. I'm not doing another one for anybody till Max gets his. So here we go. You can see how wide this is. Flock, I'd go back to Ed's machine. Run.
Okay.
Get some legs going. Run back there and get me the Vader template. My fault for not having the template, but it shouldn't take this long to find a template in this shop. I mean, we have so many of these Vader templates. So this thing is such a neat looking top. Let's throw an Aries on there. And I think you guys are missing out on probably one of the better tops. I'm letting this one go for $500. I didn't even remember what the price was on it. $500. You do like a Cali burst on there and all this open flame and the burl, it's going to grab that dark gray color and it's going to really look bitchin'. So there you have it. I have a master grade burl behind it as well. So I have these master grade burl maples. 7A.
The guy who says he keeps getting voicemail says he wants that Poplar in the center on a Holdsworth.
This guy on a Holdsworth,
Yes.
okay? Yeah, well, as soon as we get him on the phone, I mean, I can't grab it until we get you on the phone, dude. I'm sorry. I've been burned so many times where I grab a top for somebody that messages in and I never hear from them. So until I get you on the phone, and I get it, you're trying to call in, you're doing your best, but until you're on the phone with one of my guys, I'm not actually going to grab it for you. I'm going to take a pause in the action right now, and we're going to make things interesting. I have 2 instruments at $1,300. I have this beautiful headless HD, 24 fret, and this awesome tropic finish, satin. Specs on this one are going to be an alder body, maple neck. You got rich light black diamond fretboard. You have inlays that are all staggered to one side, or offset to one side, I should say. You have stainless jumbo frets, beryllium pickups, black logo, and white pearl knobs. But what a beautiful instrument. So 14-inch fretboard radius, standard neck profile, $1,300 grabs this exact guitar. So I have this one, and I have something else for $1,300. So we're doing a pair at $1,300. Maybe you've wanted a bass from us, and you're looking for a great studio bass. Doesn't have all the fancy, crazy colors and all that, just a natural tongue oil. Osiris headless, 34-inch scale, humbucking pickups, which are going to be amazing in the studio. Our 18-volt preamp system, $1,300 grabs this exact bass. So breaking the action for 2 in stocks at crazy prices. You guys, you bass players say, I don't do enough basses. Well, here you go. So if anybody wants either of those headlesses for $1,300, that's a break in the action. Speaking of breaking the action, man, this is like crazy with the Vader top.
We got John Gamrat in
John
here.
Gamrat.
He's asking how much is the flamed redwood?
The flamed redwood here, this one is a $200 top. And the good thing about this one, or the great thing, is all this amazing grain here, you know, going vertically. It's a slight flame. It's nothing like super, super crazy. This would normally be a $400 top, $200. Love that vertical grain on that.
It's calling your name, John.
It's
Grab
the
it.
last of my flamed redwood. So if you were wanting one, I'm going to move another top over here. Let's see, what do I want to move over? Let's move maybe this ebony, this black ebony up here so you guys can see that. So we got a black ebony, $200. I have a royal ebony for $300, and then I have a pale moon ebony for $800.
These are only M's.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, that's the same thing.
I've literally looked through hundreds of them.
Yeah. All right. All right. So we have Max, right? That's who we had for this. Isn't that his name? Yeah, I wrote Max Robinson. Max Robinson, sorry for the long pause. It's my fault for not having the template here. Also, if you guys are left-handed, make sure that's the first thing you tell your sales guy, because I'm just going to automatically trace everything out as right. Not that that's going to ruin anything. The guys will figure it out back there, but you're going to want the correct look for your instrument if you're left-handed. I'm going to hold this up with the template. Since it's gray on gray, it's going to be really hard to see. So we got that, and let's move the template out of the way. Grab yourself a screenshot. I'm sorry for your long wait. Thank you for your patience. $100 Buckeye top. This is going to be a beautiful one. All right. And we're done on that one. So what do we got? Got more questions?
Yes, we do. Let me just
All right.
scroll and find these.
Got my coffee here.
Would the dark quilt top be looking well with a translucent purple?
I wouldn't recommend that, to be honest. I don't really recommend translucent purple on much. The reason why is trans purple tends to hide things rather than accentuate them. Did you see Flock back there? Does he know that you got the template?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I don't really recommend having the purple. It's just not a color I would do unless I did like a thin burst. That could be cool, like a thin Cali burst, maybe a trans black wrapping it. That could be pretty cool. But yeah, I think probably this would be better for the purple, this Burl, because it's very light in color. And I think that's going to pop that purple out better. Flock, you got something for me?
Yeah, Enrico Gasparoni.
Nice.
I know.
My boy.
This is the upper right spalt
Spalt.
Yeah.
My only spalt I had going to Enrico. This is gone.
for a Leia.
Look at this. Look how beautiful that spalt is with that flame in there. That's a gorgeous one. I would try to get him to do a 3-piece body in black on that because,
Okay.
man, that just really ties it in nice.
Perfect. Okay.
All right, let's get Enrico laid out real good here.
Hey, thanks so much for holding. I'll get right with you, okay? They told me to
I really like that.
go. Gary? Okay, good.
Yeah, it's got to go right there. That's so cool looking, right between the pickups. The neatest feature of the whole entire top, one right between the pickups. Enrico came down and hung out and did a Kiesel experience with me a few weeks back. We had a great time, ended up at the Stone Brewery up the street and just had fun kind of hanging out and doing a neat build for him. So if that's something you're interested in, you can always hit up Flock for those. I say Flock because Flock's the guy that you would be dealing with here. There you go. There's with the template. I really love these kind of curly black layers, and I wanted to really get that in there. I think that's going to be a really, really neat layout on there. So there you go, Enrico. All right. Let's move something over here. All right. Let's do this. Let's move this guy up here so you guys can see both the burl maples available. Actually, I'm going to go the other way. All right, what do we got, Flock? Do you have something else?
I'm trying, the calls are getting jammed up.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys are calling in, I know it's hard. I know it's frustrating. You got to put yourself on our end. We've had people, again, messaging in, I want this. It's just something we got to get you on the phone. Obviously, people like a John Gamrat, where he's got over 100 guitars. John's been to my house and stayed with us. John tells me he wants something, he could text me and be like, I want this, and I'm going to grab it for him. A little bit different situation with someone like that. A name that I don't know, you message online. If we don't know you, I'm not going to grab the top for you, just because I've had people say that. They're full of hot air, and then they don't end up following through. And meanwhile, I've taken that top for somebody that actually is going to throw down. So I hope you guys understand. Of course, we want you to get the exact top you want. That's why we're doing this. We're doing this to sell you a top. You got one for me, Flock? What do we want to know, Brandon? We got anybody?
Well, there's some people asking what option they should press when they call in.
Probably maybe for Chelsea.
We mentioned that.
Chelsea, should they be pressing the option for you when they call in?
Yeah, I literally have like no more parks though, so have people on
Okay.
too.
So right now we have, it sounds like our hold queue is completely full. We're doing the best we can. I know that's frustrating. What do you got?
Quick update, these are not for carved tops, so we're getting carved tops.
None of these are for carve tops. If you're on the phone for a crescent or a carve top, these are not the tops you're looking for. I do not have a single one for a crescent or a carve top. I did have someone earlier spam everybody in sales, and I had my sales guys reaching out to me, and I know this particular individual's been told by more than one sales guy, and I believe they're still calling. I have nothing for a carve top or a crescent. Chocolate quilt?
Yeah, he wants to do it, he's already got so many McRocklins, and he wants to do it on the McRocklin.
That's totally fine. Let's do
He
it.
should do it, he's already, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
let's do it.
We're gonna snag it for you, dude.
There's also a guy in here who said he emailed customer service for a top. You should
Yeah, that's
call
not
in,
going to work,
Or
man.
if you're international, email flock@kieselguitars.com. Customer service isn't in today.
So, Patrick,
So we got a McRocklin Flock?
oh yeah, dude. He's
Okay, so this code, you ready?
Yep.
BF CQ1.
Okay.
And who is this for?
Patrick Aguila, he did these last year too.
Oh, I remember him.
Yeah, cool guy, and we always do little alternate realities of McRocklins.
Sweet.
Yeah, so we're gonna do something different on this.
You know what? Get him to grab one of those roasted necks for this. That'd be dope.
You wanna get,
One of those 2, 3A.
did you wanna get one of those?
You flip that thing over on the backside. Let's, if Patrick's looking, Brandon, you want to zoom in?
Do you see him in his hand right now?
Where's Zach?
He's showing you the neck.
Said it wasn't filling while they went outside for a minute.
Oh. Okay, there we go. All right. Beautiful. So Patrick, we got you all dialed in. So I do have one more chocolate quilt behind that, and that's going to be the end of all of my quilt that I have. So if you were hoping to snag a quilt top, that's your only option, is that one right there. Otherwise, you can move on to something else.
We got McRocklin in here. We just saw one of your
McRocklin.
guitars, dude.
What's up, brother?
Can these tops go on an artist series guitar?
Yeah, totally depends on which one, but yeah. As long as we offer tops for that particular guitar. What do you got?
I've got two.
You got two. Okay, first one.
The first one is BF5 PD.
Okay, Poplar Burl. And what is that for?
It is for an A2
A2. And what A2 do we know?
multi-scale trem.
Okay.
That'll work. Cool. Because it would not have worked on a, I have it just long enough, it wouldn't have worked on a 727 or an 8 at all. So multi-scale is totally fine.
Patrick is gonna grab that neck, by the way.
Okay, cool.
Got him on it.
Right on, that's rad. All right. And you said that was an A27M. And who is that for?
That is for Kenny Harrison.
Kenny Harrison. All right. So let's hold that up for Kenny. Brandon? You probably just stay there while we're, All right, the next one, what do you got?
Flame Redwood.
Flame Redwood, okay. And so we had two. They know it's this one, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And what are we doing it on?
Solo.
Solo. Sweet.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, solo. And who's this for?
John Gamrat.
Oh, John. I'm surprised he didn't just text me and tell me he wants it. All right, John. Look at that. That's beautiful. Little trans black burst on there. Will look sick. Hope you and Christine had an awesome Thanksgiving. We're
All right,
missing Jesse today to read off Instagram and stuff and help out.
Let me find some questions.
All right. So let me move some stuff around again. So let's move this guy here. So now you can see all the ebonies. See the black limba, $100 top. It's got some flame in it, some orange, really cool top. What do we have? Let's slide this guy down over here. Let's move this koa. Boom. There we go. So this is it. There's no tops behind there. We have the $1,300 instruments for sale. I'm going to roll out I have one at $1,400. This is an A2, black raw tone, rich light fingerboard on there, no inlays, stainless jumbo frets. Lithium pickups with covers, has a trim, has a three-piece neck, maple walnut. It's a beautiful one. Black hardware, reverse headstock, $1,400 grabs it. So I have two at $1,300 and one at $1,400. So even if you don't want a top, you can grab one of these. You're like, I don't want to wait for a build. I want something right now. Or you could go, hey, I want a top and I want to build. Let's go.
Marcin is asking if it's possible to get the more affordable koa and the black limba body on an A2.
Let's see if I can fit it on an A2. And this particular top is a very thin top. No, it's not going to fit. Sorry, brother. It's just too short. So not on an A2. It's going to be headless only. It is a thinner top. It's around 1/10 of an inch thick. So it's a little thicker than half of our normal thickness. Beautiful top, though. $250. Normally $500. It's a gorgeous top. So let's see what it looks like on a headless. Let's grab like a Zeus or something. You guys can check that out. Beautiful, beautiful top.
Ryan is asking, can we get raw tone on flame maple to get the swamp ash body deal?
You can, yeah, but I don't see any flame maple up here for you, bud. Maybe that was a previous question. But yeah, you can.
Joe Brooks is asking what $50 to $100 tops are available for a multi-scale trim Aries bevel delete.
Aries bevel delete. You have the black limba, the Buckeye, and then the Poplar right here. Those are the ones that are going to be, they're all actually 100, and those will all work on an Aries bevel delete. So you have something like that. I'm shocked nobody's taken one of these. With all that flame on there, like, if that was just flame maple, people would be losing their shit and trying to get it because of the pattern, and now it's Poplar. I thought these would be my first tops going, honestly. I'm shocked.
You want to get a close-up of those?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean this, you do like a Cali burst on this, This is next level. I mean, the amount of flame in there, I'm actually not going to be too bummed if they don't sell because I'll just do builds and charge, $500 for these tops when we do an actual build versus $100 right now. I just wanted to give someone an opportunity to grab something that is super unique. Normally when we get Poplar and it doesn't have much eyes on it, there's no figuring. So it's like, oh, we can't even use that. But this is like super rad.
Okay, we got a weird one, but let's see if we can do it. It's for Dylan Phelps, great guy. Wants to know if that small piece of coat is going to fit on a DC.
No,
No, okay.
it's headless only. I literally just went over that.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, and SCB won't fit, right?
Maybe an SCB actually.
Yeah, because he says maybe that'll.
Yeah. So guys, too, when you're calling in, do not call in if you're not ready to throw down on a build. Yeah, it'll fit on an SCB.
Woo, cool.
So if we're ready, I got this one.
Let me use a great, yeah, here.
And make sure you see that the code on there. It's a thinner top. Make sure you put that on the order.
Okay, so.
Beautiful top. Does he want this?
Yep, perfect.
Yep, cool. All right, and what was his name?
Dylan Phelps.
Dylan Phelps. Right
Down
on.
with me. How many you done with me? 10? 7? 2?
Flock.
He doesn't even know how many he's done, so that's good.
And we're doing an SCB. Cool.
Yeah. Perfect. And that one
Code is BFK.
You.
It's my only COA that's not master grade. So if you're hoping to get something, Dylan just snagged arguably the best deal here. $250, really rad top. It is going to be a thinner top, but the amount of flame in there and the vertical grain, it is off the hook. I mean, you look at that, it's beautiful. Dylan just scored big time. Okay, that one's done. All right, Chelsea, what do you got for me?
BFK?
BFK, gone. Yeah, Dylan just got it. Dylan Phelps got it. So beat whoever else was on the phone. I do have this master grade flame koa for $1,200. But see, that happens. Like you guys just watched it. 2 people at the same time, boom, same top. So if Dylan didn't say he wanted it when he did, he would have lost that top.
Okay, we don't do that anymore. This is-
All right, let's move this guy down here. So you guys can see that beautiful walnut.
I got a question from Marcin, who looks like he's on the verge of placing an order. He says, would purple drink show up fine on that $100 flame Poplar?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I would definitely go with this one. I would not go with that one. The reason why is when we do the purple drink, it's a lot harder on burls, and it's not going to show up as good, but on the flame, yes, absolutely. That'd be a really, really dope finish. It's actually a great idea. If you're looking for a purple, I think that's probably your best bet. You're going to need to do a 3-piece body, though, to cap off that finish from bleeding into the actual body of the instrument.
Got a good close-up of those tops, just so everyone knows who wasn't paying attention. They're both $100.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Insane.
Either one, $100. I have these necks. These are between a 2 and a 3A. They're just at random. I have a pile that I've been saving over the years where they're not a 4A and they're too nice for me to give away for free. These ones are going for $300, bolt-on guitar only, and I have a few of them. I don't have a tremendous amount. I know we've already sold a couple, but here you go. So this is bolt-on guitar only. So let's see how many tops we've sold. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 tops so far. Gone. Zach, you said 5.
We're 45 minutes in, too, which these things normally go for a couple hours.
Yeah, it's usually a 2-hour live. Obviously, I'm only going to be live as long as we have interest. If there's interest, I'll hang out with you guys. If the interest dies out, then I'm out. You know, I mean, I'm doing it for you guys. I feel like it's a good time. I have $2,000 guitars. I have 3 of them. I'm going to show them off. I'm not going to go over all the specs. You can call if you want to grab one. Quilted maple. Beautiful, beautiful Aries with a bevel delete. 24 fret,
Real quick.
Gorgeous guitar.
Marcin, call
2
in.
Gs.
He says he wants to take that top, but you got to call in, dude.
Which top?
He was asking
that one?
for the
Yeah.
$100 Poplar, yeah.
I have a multi-scale color shift Aries 7-string. 2 Gs. Ready to go. All these builds I'm showing off, these are not on our website. Stainless jumbo frets, thinner neck profile. You have the Empyrean and Thorium bridge and neck pickups, matching headstock. If you're like, I want a 7-string multi-scale, but I want something headless. Identical guitar, but headless. 2 Gs. Those are the 6 deals I have for this special Black Friday. I have them starting at $1,300 going to 2 Gs. Call my guys. Grab one.
Okay, I got one, baby.
What do you got, top or flock?
Oh my God.
What top you got?
Yeah, right? I got your top. We got, Jerry Wolf wants to get that Burl Walnut right there.
Okay, last Burl Walnut. Walnut is Gonzo. For a Vader? Cool.
Good model.
Yeah, that'd be a great model.
Good model. Yep. You missed one earlier, but I think he's gonna be happy with this.
Yeah, I want it right like that. All right, and you said Jerry Wolf?
Yeah.
You should have bought the Wolf top, man.
Yeah, right.
Now we got that for our boy Lubers, though.
Yeah. They'll both be happy.
All right, Jerry Wolf. All right, I'm gonna hold this up with the template for you, Jerry, and then I'll move the template out of the way so you can see where I'm getting it. So the reason why I chose there is I love the way this is just right where the arm bend is. Over here, the symmetry, some of the cool, nerdy like details of the color changing on this top from really light to dark. This is some of the best burled walnut I've ever seen. So this is a really rad top. That top was BF7W2. BF7W2. We are now out of burled walnut.
Is it cool for me to tell people who are struggling to call in that they can email Flock to grab one of these?
No, we need to have people on the phone.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I
On
don't
the
want.
phone.
Yeah, I don't want to do that because a lot of times we end up getting burned at the end. We're holding the bag. We got someone that thought they wanted it, then they, whatever happened, maybe they were hitting the sauce.
Bro, right?
So we got 2 $1,300 deals. Chelsea, what do you got for me?
I got a top and a in stock. for
Okay,
one person.
which in stock is it first?
It's for the Delos Tropic Finish.
Perfect, I just put it up there. This one is gone. Who's this going to?
Robert Frey.
Robert, right on. So I'm gonna put this one in backwards to remind me that it is sold. All right, and then what top?
He got a black limba.
Black limba, cool. So I do have one more behind that. That one's got a little more orange, but no flame. So you got one benefit here with the flame. The other one has more orange. So if you're wanting a black limba and you saw Robert grab this one, I got one more behind it. What model?
Osiris 7.
Sweet. Capping it off with a pair of headlesses. I like how Robert gets down here going, you know what? I want one of these, and I don't want to wait. My kind of thinking right there.
Either way, that's it.
All right.
We'll find it.
This thing is like book match so good. I'm trying to find that seam there. All right. Yeah, that's going to be a beautiful one. Robert frame and Osiris. I don't remember which one it was. It doesn't matter. It's all the same template. All right, Robert, I'm going to hold that up for you so you can see where I grabbed it. I grabbed it here to really get a lot of that orange and then the orange back up there. A little bit of a V in between your pickups, making for a really, really nice one. Love that flame.
Yeah.
All right, so one of the black limbas is gone. I have one left. What do we got from you, Flock?
My boy in Poland, he's been on the line, Marcin. He's gonna get one of the $100 Poplar flames
Okay, Poplar Flame from Marcin.
for an A2.
A2, I have one more left. So if you are sweating bullets over there, hopefully you get in time. Let's get this for Marcin, my Polish brother over there. I am part Polish. I'm actually a quarter Polish.
Same.
Yeah, I know. Me and Flock, dude, that brotherhood there. Am I more?
I'm like 6.
Oh, maybe I could be higher, I guess.
You're a mutt, Zach.
Asian and East
Marcin, and we're doing an A, what, do we know?
It should be 826.
A26, perfect. And let's hold that up so Marcin can check that out. And I'm actually going to hold it like this because I want to roll and show that flame. You guys that haven't got these, you guys are nuts not to get these. Marcin, my man, you were thinking really right on that. So code on that is BFPB1.
BFPB1.
Yep, make sure you're emailing everybody.
I'm doing group.
What do you got, Chelsea?
BF7U1.
BF7U1, perfect. So I have one more identical top for this one right behind it. That's it. Look at that beautiful top. And what model?
DC M7X.
DC. Oh, that's going to be beautiful.
Oh, one Chelsea, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's grab this. Ooh, that's going to be sick. Oh, I love it. So rad. Who's got their popcorn, actually, that's just along for the ride, just to watch everybody get stuff? That's pretty cool, huh? All right, so we have a DCM 6 or 7?
7.
7. And what was the name on this?
Lachlan Jadex.
Lachlan. I'm going to put Lachlan J because I'm going to screw that one up. All right, and I don't need the template because you can see that dark pencil line. This is going to be an amazing one. All this open space here, that's going to be beautiful. Good choice. I would suggest if you're into it, maybe a fire finish would be really dope on this. I don't know how you feel about those, mahogany body. If you already have your specs picked, that's totally cool. Maybe a monster burst would be really neat. That's a really nice one. Normally I don't like monster on these because typically Poplar is going to be, not Poplar, but Burl Maple is going to be more of a brownish cream color. This is very light in color, so it's going to be beautiful. All right, what do we got?
Marcin says thanks.
Sweet.
Yep, and then we got Tanner bark like a dog.
Woof.
Yep, we got that Burl right there.
This one right here?
No, sorry, Buckeye.
Buckeye.
Yeah, Buckeye.
So I got one more Buckeye. You guys just saw this one go. One Buckeye left. What are we doing for him?
828.
A2. All
Yeah.
right. Oh, that's going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. All right, here we go. I remember the last name of Bark. What was the first name again?
Tanner.
Tanner. Tanner Bark.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I'll give a few schools with that name.
Nice. Tanner Bark. And we got an A28.
He did it right. He's got my specs ready and everything.
Actually, I need to hold this up because it's going to be kind of hard to see because there's so much gray in this top. All right, Tanner, I put you down there because I really wanted to grab some of this gray down here at the bottom and then get, the 28's going to be longer, it's going to be about right here. So we'll get some of that gray up in that upper horn. It'll be a beautiful one. Solid choice on the model for that. So down to one Buckeye. We started with 3, so we're down to one Buckeye. Let's bring another instrument up here on the stand. This one's $1,400 for this A2. A26 to be more specific. And how do I still have this piece of koa? How do I still have this? Look at that thing. Look how beautiful that is, guys.
We've got a question from a good customer of ours.
Yeah?
Got Jasco Plumbing.
Oh, what's up, buddy?
He's asking, would you put any sort of color over the Pale Moon Ebony, and if so, what color?
Yes, I would probably put color over it. I could see like a trans purple Cali, maybe trans purple to a trans black. That could be really, really sick. Maybe even a trans red. That could be really neat looking. Do like a rich light board, trans red, maybe do red inlays, like a crescent moon, and that would be really sick. What do you got, Chelsea?
Got an in stock
Okay.
for Robert Frey again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, for the OM7.
OM7, Gonzo. All right, Robert. The $2,000 OM7 color shift is gone. Beautiful. Look at that. So if you were wondering, if you were like, I don't know if I should get the headless or the non-headless, well, you just got a decision decided for you. So I do have this one left. If you're looking for a multi-scale 7 and you're wanting something right away, you don't want to wait. These are builds I put through. I put the specs in myself. I wanted to have some cool builds for you guys for Black Friday, you know, Christmas time. You don't want to wait for a build. I totally get it.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Tanner Mark just wanted to know out of that, for the 828 on that Buckeye, if you think a headstock could get out of it?
We don't take the headstock out of the same piece.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
that's only in a Kiesel edition. So yeah, we're gonna, I mean, if you want to do a matching headstock, my guys do a great job matching it, but to grab the same exact piece is just not something we do, especially at a very, very heavily discounted price point.
Jasco Plumbing said he's going to take that top and he's calling Flock now.
Cool. And that was for the Pale Moon. And what model?
What
I know
model you want,
Jasco
dude?
so well that
There you go. Okay.
he's on that list. Do we know what he wanted, model-wise?
He didn't say what
Okay.
what model you want, Jasco.
So Pale Moon is gone. At any one time, we have 2 or 3 builds in the works for him. So,
Thanks so much for holding this.
Jeremy, we good?
Yeah, just checking on the queues.
Cool.
We've kind of maxed out our capacity.
Yeah. Yeah, so Jeremy, our IT guy, webmaster extraordinaire, we are maxed out on our queues, so we still have our queue is completely full of people holding. I thank you so much for your patience. That camera's like, the lens does it keep lowering?
Oh.
No? Okay. It's like I look down, I'm like, hey, there it is.
You look like Pennywise is all zoomed in on the screen.
Anyway, yeah, thank you guys for your patience. Obviously, we want this to be amazing for you. We want you to get what you want. And I just thank you for holding. And it's kind of exciting, though, you know, having 1 or 2 choices when you call in. It's like, oh, I can't get that. I'll take this.
Okay, so.
What do we got?
Gary Gotti called back, still wants to get the burl in the right corner.
Okay, so there's 2. Which one?
That one in your hand.
This one?
Yeah, because this
Okay.
would be for Aries neck through 7.
Aries neck through 7. Let's grab the template for that. It's the first Aries neck through we've done on this Pick Your Top today.
And also, Jasco is getting a DC 600.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I can get back to him.
I'll lay that out. Yeah, we'll grab that. So email the guys for him that they know that he's grabbing that one. All right, so for this Aries neck through, who is this for? Flacco?
Yeah,
Who's this Aries neck through for?
Gary Gotti.
Oh, Gary,
Yeah.
right on.
Yeah.
Any relation to the mobster guy?
I think he gets all that money.
All right, there we go. All right, Gary, that's going to be a really rad one. We know your name well. So I have one more burl maple left. This was the last one of the really, really light colored pieces. This is going to lend itself really well to any color. You don't have to be limited like normally with burl maple. That other top is amazing. It's got probably even a little more burls going on, but it is going to be more limited on what colors are going to really do well with it. But Gary snagged himself a really nice one.
Cool.
All right, so let's grab this burl maple, the last one. Let's put it down here.
Real quick, Ben Jones is saying, before I get on the phone, can I buy the in-stock Osiris?
Yeah, Ben, you could buy it. Absolutely. So it sounds like we have this Osiris base sold to Ben Jones, $1,300. Hell of a deal. Look at that thing. Beautiful. So gone. We'll put that in here.
Thank you, Ben. Awesome base.
All right. My other 6-string, this is a quilted maple top, trans white finish, 2 Gs. Look at that. Got a 3-piece all maple neck, bird's eye maple board. We have lithium pickups in it. Of course, you have the trim, 25.5-inch scale, matching headstock, abalone logo, 2 Gs. All right. And then what were for Jasco? He wanted a DC 600, was it?
Yep.
Okay. Let's get that one all dialed in. And do you know if he was doing the red or what we were doing? Yeah, I don't want that. That does not look good.
He did not comment what finish he was getting.
Okay.
Should be him on the phone, I'm gonna grab it.
Cool. All good. I'm just going to move it up as high as I can to get the most amount of striping in this. That's going to be sick. right. Let me hold that template up so he could see that. This is gonna be gorgeous. Look at that. Just whatever you do, don't do pale moon board with it. Pale moon board and pale moon top is way, way, way too much. Look at that. Gorgeous.
Oh, here he is. He says it's definitely the red.
Oof, that's gonna be so badass. Man, I'm excited. That's cool. All right, so that one's gone.
Also, we have Norian here saying he's just watching this, sipping his hot chocolate, and he's on the fence on if he should get one or not.
Dang, Nori, I don't know. You got a lot in the works. But you never know. I mean, maybe somebody, I think, what do you think about this body for Jasco?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would look really, really sick. I don't know, if you want this, well, you know what it is in neck through though? It's gonna push the body out. That'll still look really dope.
Yeah.
It would look better on a bolt-on, I gotta be honest. I would say, I'd probably pass. I'd do that for a bolt-on, because you're gonna get more of that, you're gonna get some of that really bright orange. But if you want it, I got it for you, brother.
Have you sold 5 tops yet?
Yeah. We're almost down to only 5 left. So here we are, we have a recap. I got Tasmanian Blackwood, very, very similar to Koa, $50.
All right.
You put that on, do a color over it, do a binding effect, that's gonna be gorgeous. Black limba, $100. Buckeye, $100. I have 2 Buckeye tops actually. $100 poplar, $100 poplar, $300 royal ebony with some flame in it, $200 black ebony, $800 K-top. You have that sold?
Yeah, Jerry R.
Okay, here we go.
Always gets good in stock.
Jerry, there we go. We got the Aries multi-scale 7 sold. I did all these with the tone delete and the volume down and out of the way. I just try to build these things or put them together the way I feel like you guys would love them. Such a really cool look. So we're down to 2 instruments left, and then we have these tops. Chelsea, what do you got for me?
5A Buckeye.
5A Buckeye. Buckeye is gonzo, except for that one right there.
And he wants to know if he can get the top flip so the black is towards the bottom of it.
It depends on what model.
He is getting an A2 M7X.
I think I can do that on an A2M. Let's see here. I can't. It's sticking out past here. So, nope. So does he still want the top?
I can double check it.
Okay.
Chris Hancock.
Got it. Yeah, I can't flip it. It's just, I could do it on something smaller like a headless, but it's literally hanging out, and I still have a seam in the middle, which means we're going to have to join it a little bit more. It's going to get narrower, and we're going to run out of room. So I typically don't allow you guys to flip them anyway, just because there's usually a reason why I have them set in a way.
Yeah, he's fine with it.
Okay, cool. And what did you say his name was? Chris?
Chris Hancock.
Okay, and do you remember which model it was?
A2 M7X.
A2M7X. A2M7X. Beautiful.
And also, Jasco's going to switch to a bolt-on Aries so he can get the black limba body too.
Dude, I think that's smart.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think that's really smart.
You already got my email, so go ahead and just email me.
I would stick with the bevel on that, by the way. And if you don't have an A2 yet, I would switch to an A2, brother. I really would. Everybody that has them in person or plays them, they're like, I get it. The A2 is definitely kind of taking over the regular Aries. All right, Chris. That's going to be a beautiful one. Look at that. Let me get the template out of the way so you can get a screenshot of that.
Crazy.
That's crazy. I mean, for a $500 top, you can't touch that, man. That's crazy. All right. So, where are we at now? I have 1 Buckeye left. Let's take this Burl Maple and actually, I'm going to be smarter than the tops here, if that's possible. I'm waiting for my son to say something.
Oh, I was shaking my head.
All right, so there we go. I'm going to try to put the tops, kind of group them together. So I have my Poplar right here. These are the 3 choices, 1 of each top, 100, 100, and 800. This is a K top. If somebody bought a K series, this would be no extra charge on the upgrade.
You should have moved the 2 in the upper corner there, because I can't.
Oh, okay. Well, I can take, this over here and put this down here because it is by the koa, so that actually kind of makes sense.
$50.
$50 tops right here. You got koa, Tasmanian Blackwood, and let's get these guys over here too. Okay, so $1,400, 6-string with the trim, 25-inch scale, 3-piece neck, black raw tone. All right, Chelsea, what do you got for me?
Oh, no, it was for Flock.
Oh, never mind.
He'll tell you in a minute.
All right.
Jasco says A2 it is. Just design it for me, Jeff. I like where you're going with this.
All right, I'm going to change this for him. All right, A2. We're going, and the black limba body is gone, so we're taking it. Only thing I really need is I need to know your playability and string count. That's something I don't ever want to decide for people. So like your neck thickness, what frets, what pickups you want in it. I want to know all of that. But yeah, I think the red's going to be really dope. I think with this black limba body, okay, so we have the black limba body gone as well. Jasco's going to take it.
Because he knows what's up.
Yeah, it'll be sick. Be a dope one. So we are switching it to an A26. So I'm going to get that laid out for him.
Drop this down.
Get out of there.
It's a lot of build, man.
Dude, this is super sick. Yeah, hold on. Let me get this, and then we're going to be good.
Who's at the door? Get out of here, FedEx.
Yeah, FedEx probably thinking we're picking up, or they have something to pick up.
Deliver more tops because we're going to sell out.
Dang, I know, man. This is crazy.
Jasco said he's going to send all the info over to the flock, and thanks again for this.
Hey, thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
I always like his flexibility, you know?
Yeah. No, that's cool. I mean, it's not that, like, we don't do this every day, you know?
Right. Who'd have thought?
All right, so I'm going to hold that up. I don't think I can do template and this because black limba is not the lightest. So there's what the back's going to look like.
Crazy.
Crazy. And this, keep in mind, this is not wet. So when you get this wet, I would definitely do gloss on it. It's going to be super sick. Yeah, I'm wondering if we do, I have to think about it on a trans black burst maybe on the back, but I kind of don't want to hide any of it. So the body's gone. If someone was hoping for the body, that is gone. So sorry for that. And the top is gone, the pale moon. All right, Flock, you have something?
Yeah, how about that bottom left?
This
Does
guy?
that work on a BB6?
Let's see. I don't think so, but let's double check. Just because, oh, it's the wrong side. Let's see here. No, it's not fitting. Yeah, no base. I didn't think it was going to fit. Well, I shouldn't say no base. Let me see if the ZB6 fits. Let's see. Nah, we're still not fitting on there. I mean, it's cutting it too close.
Yeah.
All right, Brandon, we got any questions? I haven't even had time to answer your guys' questions on here because these tops are flying.
Let me scroll back up. I'm getting a ton of comments. I've been trying to keep up.
Yeah.
Can the Tasmanian...
Hold on, Chelsea, what do you got?
Olivia, the L2 still available?
The L2, the limba? Yes, I have that. Beautiful top here. And what are we doing that on?
A6X.
A6X. All right. A6X. Ooh, that's going to be nice. All right, Chelsea, who's that for?
Pink.
Oh, cool, right on. All right, Sean. That's going to be really nice. There's a little bit of rolling flame in there. Real big flames. So that would be nice looking. So black limba is gone. Let's put this guy up here.
So now Chris Coyne's saying, what about that top right in front of you now?
Which one?
To the right there.
This guy?
Yep. Will that work on a BB6?
Yeah. This will work on a VB6. Does he want it?
Yeah, he does. He said
For sure, 100%?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fit, he'll take it.
Yeah, it fits. So we got a VB6 For you said Chris Coyne, was it?
Yeah, Coyne.
VB6. All right. Beautiful. All right, Chris, you got the last of these beautiful. I kind of wish I would have saved one, but look at that.
I was going to say, I kind of wanted to get one.
They are nice. They really are nice. Something different, you know? So Chris Coyne, Flock, that one was BF PB2.
Thank you.
All right, can I get in a couple quick questions?
Absolutely.
Matt is asking, can the Tasmanian Blackwood go on an Aries, or is it headless only?
It is headless only, yeah. Let me just double check that it won't fit on an A26. Yeah, I think I did this already, and it's just, I mean, just too short.
Can any of these tops be used with metal flake?
No. No, they can't.
How much are the remaining Poplar Burl?
Okay, there is the $100 Poplar Burl, and there's the $800 K-Top. Best stuff we got, Poplar Burl. So it depends on your price point. Chelsea, what do you got for me? BFE. All right, we got the Ebony. Beautiful top here. And what are we doing that on?
A Z7X.
Z7X. Z7X. And who's that for?
Lily Jones.
Jones?
Jones, yeah.
Okay. Louis Jones. Okay, I'm going to hold this up with the top, or with the template, so you could grab that, and then I'll pull it away. Wanted to get some of the, kind of the calcium color, the streaks in it. They look a lot nicer when there's just a little bit in there to say, hey, this is not a black painted top. This is actually a piece of wood. So thank you for that. All right, we're getting down to, got two instruments, still 6 strings, both with trems, $1,400, $2,000. You got a black one versus a white one. Both really, really cool builds. You got super aggressive looking, and then you have, you know, classy and higher end looking. What do we want to know?
Squeeze in another question. Would an HD with a $100 Poplar top look cool?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I think that's what we did the other Poplar top on, was an HD, actually, if I remember right. So many tops ago.
Can you show off the Koa top by the flame neck?
Well, this is the only Koa top I have. So I can show this Koa top off if that's what you're asking. This is a $1,200 top, normally $1,700.
Yes, mention that in the email.
If you were thinking this is Koa, this is Royal Ebony. It might have been, you know, a little confusion there.
Stuart is asking, what is the code for the last remaining Poplar Burl?
Well, there are 2 Poplar Burls. So why don't you call in and see if you can get one?
Thanks for holding this flock.
So I have the $100 and the $800.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
I feel like Chelsea's going to walk through that door any second.
Oh, it was you. Good.
Walk.
Adam?
So we have 2 in stocks left.
Okay.
4 down,
Perfect.
2 to go.
And what model?
Can I get a Sophie Lloyd A2 for one of these?
I don't see why not, yeah. Yeah, it's no problem.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know what top they're talking about, but yes, you can put one of these tops, not all of them, but you can put some of these tops on a full-size guitar.
And also, Sophie Lloyd A2 doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So Sophie
A2
Lloyd
doesn't
or an
exist.
A2.
Sorry, I'm just thinking Sophie Lloyd. Sorry.
Yeah. Get one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work. I appreciate it. That's good.
I know you've probably already done this a million times, but can you go over the prices?
No problem. 100, 100, 800, 300, 50, 1200, 350, and 350. Oh no, I'm sorry, 500 and 350. I can't read my own fucking writing. What do you got for me, Chelsea?
Okay.
Last $100 Poplar.
Last $100 Poplar, and what are we putting that on?
ZM8.
A ZM8. So if you're hoping to get one of those $100 Poplars, you missed the boat.
Or miss the turn.
Either one. All right, ZM8, and who's that for?
Alan Stern.
Alan Stearns. All right. Beautiful. This has some really nice flame off to the side. Let's kind of show that off. These are really sick tops. $100, craziness. Last
Steals.
of my $100 Poplar tops. All right, so what do we got?
Let's go to the K-top Poplar.
K-top Poplar.
Yeah.
Poplar is now gone. If you wanted Poplar, it was too popular for you.
Oh,
Dad jokes.
Good
All
thing
right.
You're a dad.
What are we putting these on?
On A27.
A27.
Yeah, for Hudson. He even already had all the specs in my email this morning.
Dang, that's the way to do it.
I said, where's your specs? He said, they're already in your email.
Yeah, love that. All right, so Hudson, A27.
Yup. All right, check it out. Facebook for you.
This one's crazy. When this thing gets wet, it's gonna be so neat looking. When I say wet, I mean finish. You know, it's got like the finish look on it. We call it like that wet look. All right. All right. All right, there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's pull that out of the way. All of this amazing flame and the rollingness to it and the
Crazy.
twisting and the curliness. I mean, this is as good as it gets, man. For me, with the Poplar, I don't want like knot on knot on knot on knot. That's not for me. Ha, another dad joke. I want to see a little bit of space. I want to see a consistent amount of knots, but I love some of this compression flame in there. That's what put it over the top for me as a K-top.
Also, Nori says he's calling in for the Royal Ebony, but he's on hold. I don't know if you want to.
I got you. I know Nori good enough. Nori, we got you. Royal Ebony gone, so we'll put that off to the side.
Which model you want, Nori?
All right, let me start moving some of this stuff again. And Chelsea, I see you standing there.
I just needed to get the code for that Poplar.
Oh, Poplar, no problem.
Sorry.
That is a BFKP. BFKP.
Heard it late.
Paging Nori.
All right. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Let's put this quilt over here.
Someone's asking what pickups are on the black raw tone A2.
Those are lithiums. All right, so if you missed out on a quilt top, you wanted something quilt, we have this one here, the chocolate, or if you wanted something that's more of a lighter color, you could already get it on the guitar, know what it looks like. 2 Gs, 1400, either one.
I can get you one later.
Get them both, get the pair.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay, cool. Awesome.
Well, guys, I think we're gonna sell out of tops.
Woo. Hudson just found out that that's the total price for the top. He thought you paid for it on top, and now he's like in heaven.
Oh, wow.
Some people don't know that that's the low
Oh,
price.
that's the price for the top. That's not an upcharge on top of the normal price. So when you guys see these, like $1,200 for a piece of koa like that, guys, it's unheard of.
He thought he was paying 13 and he's getting it for 8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's stoked.
No, that's awesome. So cool. Very cool.
And Nori says he's getting an Aries 6-string with piezo.
Cool. Aries 6, it is for Nori. That's going to be nice.
Piece of guitar spot speaking.
We getting one of those roasted necks, bud? Got one of those 2 or 3A roasted necks. Looks sick on the back of this. Maybe throw on like a, I don't know. I wouldn't do a Royal Ebony board on it, that's for sure. think that'd be just too much. You do a roasted neck with probably either a bird's eye maple board, so you kind of go the opposite, or do a roasted bird's eye. I think that would be cool. Let's move that out of the way so you can grab the screenshot. And I didn't write your name on there, Nori. Sorry. All right, there we go. Nori grabbed the Royal Ebony. So we're out of Ebonies now. Look at that. So if you're hoping for an Ebony, here's where we're at. $50 Tasmanian Blackwood, very similar to Koa, guys. And that's $50. $100 Buckeye with cream in it, sick top. $350 chocolate quilt 5A, quilted top. I have a master grade Burl maple for $500, and I have my master grade Koa for $1,200.
All right, I got Ariel. I do a lot of builds for him. He wants to get a closer shot of that chocolate.
No problem.
He's thinking he wants to get it for 600, so
Okay.
a little screen time on it.
Not a problem. Let's do a 600 real quick. See what that looks like. I'm thinking something with either a roasted body, roasted swamp ash body, mahogany body, do a 3-piece black layer, maybe a thin trans black burst, black hardware or gold hardware. You're not going to go wrong. I would probably put on a flame maple non-roasted board to tie in with that little bit of regular flame here where it's not as, or regular quilt, where it's not as chocolatey. I think that would look really dope. Or even a bird's eye board if you want some of that contrast. You could go with black inlays. If your budget allows it, go with gold frets. Gold pickup covers, maybe with black poles, could be a really, really dope build. Even a satin finish or a dual finish where you do the gloss top, satin, if you did bevel sides and back, or just sides and back and satin, that could look really cool. I don't know how much you're trying to spend, but we can help you deck that thing out to where it's like as good as it can look, like no possible way looking any better, or we can still make it look super dope for staying within your budget.
For everyone on hold, keep holding on. We have Paul in here. He says he gave up trying to wait on the phone and just bought the in-stock Swirl Osiris instead.
Sorry, brother. Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of the game we play here. You know, this pops off every single time. And for those that missed out, I'm really sorry. I mean, there's still stuff up here that can make an amazing build. Maybe it's something you're not interested in. I totally get it. Maybe you're not thinking about some possible builds. I'm shocked that someone hasn't grabbed this and done that binding effect on there and done a solid color top. I think that would look so hot. You know, you do like a diamond pearl white, gloss, do that binding effect, you know, on a bevel model. I think that would look really, really badass. Maybe even throw one of these necks with it if you go headless. Since it's for headless only, you throw one of those necks with it, got that roast going on. Look really sick.
How would you spec out the $100 Buckeye top?
$100 Buckeye top. I would probably do some sort of a Cali burst on there. I'd pick a color that's going to complement this, either an aqua burst, or I would go even maybe green, or a lizard burst could be cool, the yellow to green, a honey burst. I would definitely grab some color on this because it's such a creamy color. It's going to allow for a really neat look. You could even paint this whole thing red and get a really neat look with some of the compression flame in there. Some of the gray looks almost like blue through the red. That could be really cool too. So I think maybe you guys aren't thinking about getting this and just painting it a solid color. That could be really, really bad. Not solid, a translucent, but the whole thing. Sorry, I should say that properly.
Oh, Paul is the one who grabbed last week's Pink Vader Deal the Live. And he says the swirl would look great next to it.
Oh, that's awesome. So cool.
Okay, so we're good with Ariel. He's grabbing that DC 600 over the chocolate.
Chocolate, okay.
Yeah.
DC 600 for Ariel. All right.
That one, I'm gonna try and find the code.
That one is BFCQ2. I'm going to push him up so that way we get more of the natural and they're just on the horns. I think that's going to look really rad. Okay, quilt is all gone. This is my last piece of quilt. If you were hoping for something in quilt, that is it. Get that out of the way. This is going to be sick. So you have this little bit of natural here, some more natural there. Same with on the other side, very symmetrical. This cool, very chocolatey, quilty flame pattern in the middle. Again, tying it in with probably a maple board, either flame or bird's eye, I think would be best. Maybe a roasted body. So you go kind of the chocolatey color to a roast. That could be really cool. Mahogany could be really cool. And what better tone combo between either a flame or quilt top, mahogany body? Chamber that thing out. We got the free chambering going on. Get yourself a really sexy instrument.
You like the idea of keeping it natural?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Totally. Yeah, totally. Keep it natural. That'd be rad.
Bobby is asking what would be the cost of black denim on that burled maple top?
Black denim, I think, is $400 for black denim. I think is what we charge. The guys will know. They have the sheet. But yeah, that's going to be a really nice one. You have lots going on, and it's going to take that denim really nice.
Yeah, that'd be a really cool look, Bobby.
Yeah. Okay, so the body's gone. I don't know if we have any more of these necks left. These are the 2 to 3A flame roasted neck. You don't have to get one of these tops to get one of these necks. So you could just call the guys and say, "Hey, I'm ready to do a build." It's got to be a bolt-on guitar. That's the catch. We also don't do angled headstocks on these, so it's got to be a like the hockey puck or hockey stick style headstock. We don't do that. The PTH or PTHR, we won't do those, but we'll do the other stuff. So it'll be a really cool build. Four tops left.
I think Joe's still considering that $100 Buckeye. He says, what finish would you do on that with a roasted flame maple neck?
Roasted flame maple neck, I'd probably do like a honey burst on it. You know, just paint the whole thing honey burst. So we're painting the center and then doing the burst around the edge. I think that give it more of earthy tones. I think it'll be a really neat looking build.
Come on, Joe, you can get a non-blue guitar.
Black hardware for sure on that. I think it'll be dope. Maybe go roasted swamp ash body, rear natural clear on that.
All right, 2 questions from the same guy. He's asking, can you show off that master grade koa? And could you get 2 tops for headlesses out of that piece?
I mean, I can, but they're going to be $1,200 a piece. It's not like you're getting both of them for $1,200. So yeah, if you want both tops, I could definitely do it for you. And I'd say this, if you throw down and you order 2 guitars and we do 2 headlesses, I'll do the first top for $1,200, second top for $1,000. Give you a discount there. So we would have to do, definitely one of them's gonna have to be a single cut. So maybe we could do an Osiris and a Zeus matching. I have just enough room to do that, man. You'd be legend right now if you did that. I don't think anybody's ever done that.
Crazy.
That would be dope. You could do a matching pair. It'd be really sick. Can't decide single cut or double cut, get both. You could even do a Leia and a Vader. You know, if you want neck through versus bolt on, that'd be really rad. So $1,200 for, whoa, this whole thing's starting to go. So many tops leaning against there.
Alex is asking, what do you think would be the best fade color for that burled maple top?
Burled maple top fade color, I'd probably do the natural or the black. So black to natural, or I would do the blue to natural, I think would be really cool on this.
All right.
What you got, Flacco?
I got Kelly Horner grabbing that trans white in stock.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Right on. So the trans white for $2,000. This guy is gone to Kelly.
Yep, she's got a master grade PME and monster burst on build. So
Oh,
we're
rad.
that now.
Right on. Very cool. So we are down to 1 in stock left. We started with 6. 5 are gone. This is my last one. $1,400. How do I have this guitar? This was probably the best deal out of all of them. Craziness.
Paul is asking about doing the white finish over the Blackwood. Would that work better on a Leia or a Vader? And what neck wood would you choose? He might have gotten me.
I would do a Vader. I mean, obviously I love the Leia, but I mean the Vader for me is a more comfortable all-around guitar. I would do a Vader personally. I think it does show off more too, with a little more beveling. I would do maybe a Royal Ebony board on there, or some sort of a roasted board, just to kind of complement that. I would stay away from like black, I wouldn't do ebony, I wouldn't do rich light. I think that would look really good. It'd be a sick build.
Great talking to you.
Let me put this koa back. Dude, are we gonna do two? I mean, two matching builds, that would be crazy. Do like a 6-string with the trem and a 7-string multi-scale. I would do if someone was gonna do that, I would definitely do the single cut as the multi-scale and the 6-string as the trem.
All right, Joe, since you're asking another question about that top, you have to buy it now. He's asking, should I do just a natural Buckeye build or thin trans blackburst only?
I'd do a thin trans black burst only. I think that top's gonna look really cool with something just tying all that in. And what is Joe trying to do that on?
I don't know if he said.
And we got someone on the phone for the Buckeye one right now, Joe, so you might just be getting sniped right now. Oh, Burl Maple.
Jerry is asking if you can show the AM7 he bought really quick so I can get a
Oh, yeah.
screenshot.
Absolutely. Look at that. I don't know how it's shifting with the light, so I'm going to try to get you a couple of, I'll try to just go slow so you can grab where you want the screenshots. I don't know if it's shifting at all. Sometimes if the light source isn't changing with it, you don't get much shifting, but on my end, this thing's shifting like crazy.
Okay, all right, give me a sec, okay? Okay, ready?
There you go. Yep, ready. What you got?
Okay, we got Yuhao Zhang.
Okay.
With that burl.
Okay, the Burl is gone.
Sorry, no, not that one.
Oh, the UM.
Yeah, UM.
Okay, so the Burl Maple is gone. If you're hoping for a Burl Maple, this is the last one. And what model are we doing?
VM6.
VM6.
They're scoring on these
Oh,
records.
that's not a V. That's not a VM6. That's a ZM6. Yeah. We're gonna go right. Oh, I like that idea right there. I think that's gonna look sick. All right. Okay, we got a VM6. And what was his name again, Flock?
Yuhao Zhang.
Can you spell that for me,
Yeah,
please?
I've helped it before. It's Y-U-H-A-O.
H-A-O. Yuhao Zhang.
Yeah.
All right. Beautiful. So what I did is I moved this up because I really wanted to grab this whole look right between the pickups. I think that's going to look really neat. I love how this looks. I think that's going to be really nice looking. So Burl Maple is gone. So we are down to, let's put them all on the same side. That's it. So Zach, I think what you meant to say is there were 4, we're only going to be left with 4. Because there's 4. There's 2 Tasmanian Blackwoods. There is the 1 cream Buckeye and the Koa. That's it. Potentially 2 Koas. We'll see.
I thought you were only selling 8, so that means you could sell 4.
Huh?
There were 8 tops total, so that means you only sold 4.
Yeah, there you go. I was just saying, so your 4 was still right. Zach thought we'd sell 4 tops or 5 tops or whatever he said. I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's going to be the case. Let's just get all this together. Maybe not. That stand's kind of wonky. What do we got now?
All right, let me scroll up.
So
and
we
get
have
some
20
questions.
more minutes is all we're going to be live for. But my rule is every time we sell a top, I kick it 5 minutes longer. So at 12, if I haven't sold a top in 5 minutes, we're out.
Hey,
You got something for me?
It's an update on Nori's.
Okay.
He wanted an A6H.
Oh, A6H, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah, I have Nori as an NA6, but A6H, it's the same template.
Okay.
So that's cool.
So on Yuhao, wants to know on that top what your opinion would be if you did one of the fade finishes on it.
On this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a VM6, what would you think is a good fade if you were to get on that for the sale?
I really like the natural, the blue.
Yeah.
I'm just a fan of that. I don't know, I'm a sucker for blue guitars. Jeremy's shaking his head. Yeah.
And I also don't see it changing the color, you know.
Yeah, no, I think that's going to look great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would do personally. And if he's concerned about that, I would go teal to blue. Teal to blue or the natural to blue. One of those two will look really good.
Matt is asking, can Tasmanian Blackwood be raw tone?
Yes, it can. Absolutely.
Okay, did you hear that?
That would make a great Zeus acoustic. Somebody wants to get a Zeus acoustic. That'd make a great different looking Zeus acoustic. You put that Tasmanian Blackwood on top of the mahogany body that's already included, and you have a really neat looking instrument that you can just sit there and play and just have a great time.
Bruce is asking, show us some lefties.
I don't have any, show you some lefties. Here's a righty, here's a lefty. There you go, you got a lefty
Oh
template.
my God, you're scrolling the internet right now.
Sorry dude, this is what I have. I would love to put a lefty on there. Maybe Bruce wants to do like what we did last time where he's like, you grab a guitar and I'll buy it. I'll give you a good deal on a guitar, Bruce, but you got to buy it if I grab one. We did that last time, and it actually sold.
All right, Bruce, if you'll buy a lefty in stock, Jeff will get you a good deal. Comment and let us know.
I'm looking around, there's a couple lefties in here. So if he told us his price point, that would help me. Because there's no point in me grabbing something that's, going to be well over what he wants to pay. Or
He said he just bought a lefty in stock last night.
oh, you're awesome. Well, thank you. Maybe I'd be grabbing the same guitar you already bought. Those were already on a good sale, so we did sell a lot of in stocks. All the ones that I grabbed here, these ones were not online. They were not online yet, so. Man, we got anybody on hold still? If you're on hold, comment so we have an idea.
He says he bought the lefty blue Aries. I'm trying to look for one.
I don't see a lefty blue Aries in here. There is a Seafoam or Surf, one of the two. I get those colors fucked up. That's Surf, right?
Right there?
Yeah.
That's Tropic.
Oh yeah, Tropic. Sorry. Man, I got like 3 hours of sleep last night. I was so excited about getting in here for you guys today, and just couldn't sleep.
Bruce says my price point is $1,500. Is that for buying another one?
Oh, it would have to be another one, not for the one you've already bought, buddy. Yeah, you already bought one, so yeah, if you wanted to buy another one.
He says $1,500 if it's different than my Aries.
Okay. Let's see what we have. And was his Aries a 6-string?
Was your Aries a 6-string, Bruce? He says it has a Tiffany blue look to it. I don't know what that means.
All right, Flock, what do you got while I think about that?
Quick, the code for Yuhao Zhang on that VM6.
Oh, yeah.
He liked your idea. He's going to go with the blue to natural.
Cool.
Yep.
That is BF7U3. Lefties. 1,500. Huh. I definitely can't do that for 1,500. And this is an addition. Man, I can't really do that for 1,500. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do this one for 1,500, but you have to keep the other one. There's no oh, well, I'm not going to take the other one. So it would basically make this guitar and the other one would become non-returnable because this is a neck-through guitar. And we don't do any neck-throughs for 1,500 bucks. So we do this white one. So there you go, neck-through Aries. So maybe the other Aries is a bolt-on. Now you'd have a neck-through.
That's $1,100 off.
$1,100 off? Damn it. That would be for this one guy only, though.
Bruce, $1,100 off a guitar for you.
Way to go, Jeff. It's on sale now. Oh, it has gold fucking frets, doesn't it? Son of a bitch. Oh, well. My loss is your gain, Bruce. But the trick is you have to get that order in before noon. Even if I'm still live, I give you till noon. I'm giving you 14 minutes. If the order's not in and it's a non-returnable guitar and the other one becomes non-returnable, then I'm out.
You're basically stealing it from us at $1,500.
Don't buy it, Bruce. All right, Flock, you got something for me?
Trying to, just cleaning my hands.
He says, how do I pay for it?
You'd call the guys, 858 Guitars. Is Bruce throwing down on this? Is we doing another lefty? That one should be online. Well, it is online. Zach saw it.
Yeah. I put a good amount of lefties up earlier this week.
What's the serial number on it online, Zach? That way I could tell Bruce to tell the guys that when he calls in.
149493.
149493 is the serial number on that. So when you call in, Bruce, only for Bruce, $1,500. This guitar non-returnable. The guitar you placed yesterday non-returnable. But yeah, we'll let you have it.
Bruce, it's 858-484-8277 is the number.
We got anybody in the queue? Okay, all right. So we have, if you need to call, our queue is starting to open up a little bit. So if you haven't called or you had trouble calling, you're still interested in these tops or this particular guitar, call my guys, 858 Guitars. I do have a couple people in the queue holding, but you still will actually have your place in line if you were to call right now.
Bruce says he's calling right now?
Holy shit. Way to go, Jeff. Way to go, Zach. I didn't see the gold frets, man. Look at that. And the painted neck. That's what did it. It's the painted neck and the gold frets. That's what I wasn't paying attention to. All right, Bruce.
Oh, wow. Shit.
$1,500.
It's a deal, bro.
Yeah, that's a crazy deal. So I'll put that over here for you. What's that?
That one you bought last night.
Oh, it is the Tropic one? All right, so what you bought last night happened to be on the wall. I was looking at it as well. So this is the one you bought last night. Look at that. So you got a pair of them. And Chelsea, when you look up Bruce's order from the internet, this one's going to become non-returnable because we're doing this white one over here that's a special deal. Both guitars are non-returnable because of the pricing on them.
Got his call.
Oh, okay, cool.
Good.
All right, sweet. All
Good
right.
job, Bruce, you did it.
Way to go, Bruce. Bruce saved the lefties' fate. Yeah, last year we did the same thing. We had a guitar I did for a crazy deal, and
I swear it's at the last second.
it was at the last second. It really was.
Rob Weiss says he's on hold.
Rob, what are you trying to get?
What are you trying to get, Rob?
Flock, you should probably pick that up.
Yeah, if it's parked. Yeah, you open this one up again.
Oh, someone just got hung up on.
No, they didn't.
I'm just kidding,
I
Flock.
know.
All right, so I got these tops. 100, 50, and 1200. So you got opposite ends of the spectrum. Huh?
Rob that's trying to
Yeah.
He's a guitarist, Flock speaking.
You got
He says
through.
they're talking about me.
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we got you, man.
What are we doing for you, Rob? That's rad.
Ooh, Tasmanian top on a Holdsworth.
Let's do it. I don't have the Holdsworth template up here,
What
but
it look like, right?
I will, yeah, I'm not sending anybody back to look for it because that was an ordeal. I'm just going to put a Zeus up here so you could see, get an idea, and I will trace that out though. So I'll give you an idea. That's going to be nice. So Rob Weiss, HH, Rob Weiss.
What's that top, sorry?
It is BF TB1.
FTB1.
Oh man, we got the guy on here who got last year's crazy lefty deal.
That's awesome. That's
That's
rad.
the one when you dared him, right?
I did dare him.
Yeah, I remember that, man.
I dare you to buy another one. You tell me what your price point is, and maybe we'll whip out another lefty for you.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're looking for a 6-string fix, trem, multi-scale. What do you want? If you're down, I'll give you a crazy deal and see if you jump too.
And 2 years in a row?
2 years in a row.
Even if it's late, I don't care.
All right, so we're down to 3 tops. I have one more Tasmanian Blackwood. If you were like, no, Rob is taking the last top, There's still one. $50, $100 for this Buckeye, and then we have $1,200 for the master grade. I'm even thinking, I want to flip this thing.
Joe is still asking more questions about the Buckeye. You just got to buy it,
Joe, you can't ask any more, brother. You just got to throw down, dude. I think I'm flipping it like that. I think that looks better because there's so much of this flame in here. I think that would look really dope. Like, let's say we did a Zeus or something. That looks sick. Super creamy looking. Do a paint. I would do a paint job on it. I'd do a translucent paint over the whole thing. I think that would look rad. I'd throw one of these necks with it. Joe, this is what you need to do. I'm just feeling the black colors over, or the red colors over cream today. I would do a trans red with a thin TBST on it. I would do RNC, and then I would probably do a roasted ash body, throw one of these necks on it, and call it good. That's what I would do. All right, so we got 6 in stocks while we're live. Can we get the last one?
We actually had Mark just ask a question. What's the black Aries deal?
Look at that, it's perfect. This is an A2, the latest and greatest from Kiesel. 3-piece neck, maple walnut, swamp ash body in black raw tone. The lithium pickups covered, black pole pieces, black covers, rich light fingerboard, 14-inch fretboard radius, stainless jumbo frets, reverse GT headstock. This thing is amazing. Got the tone control out of the way, volume moved out of the way. Just an amazing guitar. Maybe you know somebody this would make an awesome Christmas gift. You got someone that's a young player, super talented, and you're like, you know what? I don't need that, but I know this person needs it and will love it and appreciate it, and you buy it for them. So $1,400 grabs it. This is probably a $2,000 guitar normally.
The guy who got the lefty last year said he was holding out for a bass, but all the Vaders are sold.
The lefty bass, okay. Let's see, Jeremy, do we have any lefty basses in the room? Maybe that aren't added? Jeremy did bring something in, but it's a multi-scale 7-string guitar, an Aries.
So you're looking for a lefty Vader bass, just to clarify.
Lefty Vader bass, okay. We also have that dope Zeus up there too.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, that's a nice one with the fade.
Bruce says Sunday is his birthday. Happy birthday, dude. You're getting 2
That's
birthday
awesome,
presents.
man. Happy birthday. That's cool. You got something, Flock?
Yep, I'm ready.
Josh is asking, any chance of opening up internet-based phone calls so that international people can get in on these?
You know, as you've seen, we can't even keep up. So I don't know how I would do that. I mean, we had the phone system couldn't even take everybody and was crashing and people were getting kicked out. So if I added more call possibilities, I can't keep up. So I'm sorry, man. I won't be able to do that. I mean, we wanted to do a 2-hour live. We have 5 minutes left. And my idea was in 2 hours to sell all the tops and 6 in stocks. We did do 6 in stocks. We added one. This would be a 7th that we originally were planning on.
Okay.
And then I have just 3 tops left. So we killed it in 2 hours.
My lord.
All right, so what do we got?
Looking at
Do
you.
you
Okay.
want to answer? Joe is asking for a matching body wood. He's asking roasted alder.
I already said roasted swamp ash. Yeah, I do roasted swamp ash for sure. Roasted alder is darker looking, and I don't know that that's going to be a really good look. I mean, it's a good look, but not on that particular build.
All right, no more questions, Joe. I told you like 3 questions ago. Just buy it.
Well, all you got to do, Brandon, just ignore them. we love you, Joe. We can say that out loud because we love you. All right, did anybody, you guys get merch? I think we almost sold out of our merch. We're transitioning to another merch company, yes, again. We're doing merch in-house. We're going to be shipping it out. Did you guys get multi-tools, the Kiesel multi-tool? Did you guys get those? If you've missed out on our flash sale Friday, maybe you were like, yo, look, I missed out on a burl maple top. Well, I do have burl maple tops as part of my flash sale. $250. Those are 4A tops. They're amazing tops. I also have on that flash sale one-piece swamp ash at a discount. I don't remember the price. I have in-stocks. Every in-stock is discounted. Every in-stock, even ones we put in a week ago. And I feel like there was something else in there that I'm just drawing a blank. That was in addition to our normal sales. It was those necks.
Yeah.
We had those specialty necks, the 3 and 5 piece. Those are all at no charge right now. The ones that we made, either a few extras when a customer ordered a special one, or they've been discontinued. We don't offer that anymore. We're just calling it a specialty 3 or 5 piece neck. So I have some of those left.
We got a customer in here that says they are international and they stayed up till 5 a.m. to get one of these tops. Thanks, Jeff.
That's awesome. Thank you. And on that note, what do you got, Chelsea?
Is the Rawtone A2 still
The
available?
Rawtone A2 is available.
Okay, let Pete know.
Okay, so we have this available. Looks like it may be sold. We will see. The difference between an Aries and an A2. People are like, what is the difference? What we wanted to do was just to take our most successful model, the Aries, and give it that much more of a kind of a modern, cutting-edge look while giving it some playability advantages. So what I did is I took the popular side of the top, your low string side, and I took and basically did a headless size for the bottom for your high string side. And the body V's this way, which nobody's really done. So anyway, did that, gave it a lower cutaway here, so better access to the 24th. The neck heel on the back is actually rounded in, and it's thinner here, so you have better access for playability. You have dual jacks. You can either use what we call the access jack. So if you're doing a lot of studio recording, this jack can be super annoying. So this is for more of the studio session guys, and this is more for the live guys. So you have both on here. The controls are pretty much the same as a regular Aries. The horns are in a little bit different spot. It balances a little better. It does have a different body contour on here that's more aggressive than the standard Aries, so it's going to hug your body a little better. The Aries is already an amazing guitar. This was just the next level.
Is it 1400?
It is 1400. Yeah. This was just like the next level in progression for the already amazing instrument. All right, who's getting one of my last 3 tops? 50, 100, 1200, or 2 of them for 2200. Dang.
Noria is asking, what are the chances of me getting Jeff to pick out a lightweight swamp ash body for my build?
We don't do that, not for anybody. The reason why is when we do things like that, we have to unstack a bunch of wood, and it kills our production and our efficiency. And the moment that happens, there's really no price I can charge for it, because let's say someone's like, I want the lightest weight piece you can get. I got my guys unstacking huge things of swamp ash, 2 guys not working. And at that point, it's like, I got to get like $500 extra, $1,000 extra. I really do, because those 2 guys stop what they're doing maybe for 2 hours to find 1 piece of wood. I can't do it, Nori. I'm sorry. I mean, I love that you're a super fan and you've been buying so many guitars from us, but I want to treat everybody the same, whether you buy 1 or you buy 10, or 100. What you got, Chelsea?
You bought it. Jose
Cool.
Martinez.
Jose Martinez bought my last deal of the live. That's pretty rad. Thank you, Jose. Love that.
Congrats, dude.
Congrats, yeah. So that one's gone. I'll leave it over here. I don't like that stand. I want to put it back in this stand. That stand is like sketching me out. Like falls on camera and breaks, or eats it real bad. That wouldn't be good.
You know what they say.
It's all on sale now. All right, so we got the 3 tops. Anybody. It's 12. So this is last call.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Joe.
Sending me exports of the builder, different ideas in real time as you guys are talking.
Dang. Well, so how it works is if somebody buys one of these tops, I will be live for 5 additional minutes. Okay, we have a lefty. It's not a headless. He did want a headless. But we got one. Thanks, Jeremy. It's a 6-string It's a Roy Vogt. It's loaded up. Dual split coils on it. A rad base, but probably not exactly what you want, but Jeremy did look for it. I would say this, are you interested in a 6-string at all and a non-headless? Because if you're not, there's no point for me to throw that out there. But if you are, then I can try to figure it out. I'll start thinking about it while I'm looking at it. That's an expensive base. I mean, that's the problem is, with that top on there and the paint job and, by the time you factor in the swamp ash, the burl maple, this is going to be a very, very expensive one. That's close to a $3,000 base. So we're still going to be in at least the mid-2s would be the best I could do on that. I can't do I won't do like the last deal. All right, so what do we got?
Steven is asking, what headless would you recommend for a first-time buyer?
I would definitely recommend our HD. If you're into Strat-style guitars, that's going to be a great one. This was my deal, and that's one of the reasons why I had it, was potentially for someone as their first. Thought this was a very fitting color and look and overall feel for someone that's their first headless. If you're used to say Ibanez or something, or a Jackson, then you're going to want to check out our Vader. I think that would be more up your alley. Those would be the two I would recommend. We also have, our Zeus, our Leia. Those are single cut variants.
The Roy Vogt is in stock, discounted at $1,700 on the website right now.
Oh, it's already at $1,700?
It's $1,789.
Oh my gosh.
It was $2,800 brand new, but it's been sitting for a long time.
$2,800 and it's at $1,700 now?
Yep.
It's $1,700 even?
$1,789.
$1,789?
It's been up for a long time.
All right.
Yeah, I do. We're like,
All right, $1,649 while we're live.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
bro.
if you're interested in it, you bought last year and I gave you a great deal, $1,649. We'll take this. Maybe you need a 6, maybe you don't. Maybe you're just like, well, shit, that's too good of a deal to pass up. I know it's not a headless.
In a second, so
I know
hopefully
it's not a
still in here.
5-string, but that burl top is pretty amazing. And it actually has an alder body. I thought it had swamp ash. Sorry, it looked like swamp ash from the top. It's an alder body.
$1,649, dude. If you're still in here, you got to grab it.
Jeez, man. Crazy. All right, where are we at? We almost out of time? We have 1 minute left. I didn't start my timer that last time. Anybody grabbing one of these last tops? Remember last year I set my timer each time?
Someone else says they're up for any number of strings. Does that mean you want the lefty bass?
There you go.
Are you a lefty? Nori says left-handed people are winning today. OMG.
It's so rad. Yeah, that's why when we switched our policy, we don't do any returns at all on a left-handed instrument. They're all sales final. Prime example, someone orders this, we're sitting on it, the guys say for a while now, it's a $2,800 instrument, and we're going to lose money on it, but it's better than it just collecting dust for another year or two, however long it takes to find that right person that wants what we have in that color. Because how it works, you guys know, I mean, you get exactly what you want with us, and so I feel like a left-handed player is used to custom ordering things, probably all your life, and used to not being able to return them. So I feel like us having a no return on those makes perfect sense, and I can't get stuck with things, for super long periods of time. So I think that's it. I mean, we killed it. Thank you all so much.
He says, show me again. Hold it up, please.
All right, there we go.
And just in the nick of time.
Just in the nick of time. I'm trying to get the light on it. Is it reflecting wrong, or does it look okay? Okay, cool. And there's the back, $1,649. Yes, I'm out of my mind. That's crazy. Yeah, literally, there's no way. That's a loss right there. We doing okay?
Just that side camera needed a reboot.
Mm.
And we're back. It goes up to 23 after the sale, Black Friday.
Okay. So after the Black November sale ends, this goes back up to $2,300, so if that entices anybody.
If you wait, it's 2,300. Right now, 1,650.
Well, and a correction, while we're live at 1649, once I end the live, that's it, it's over. Oh, man. All right.
So what are you thinking? You gonna grab it or not?
I think we probably better call it, man. I mean,
Yeah,
we got, you know,
slayed it.
yeah, it was great. And we did, I think I had 33 tops is what we had, and I'm left with 3. So we did 30 tops while we were live. It's pretty amazing. I think that's definitely better than last year. I don't remember what we did last year, but that was pretty cool. You guys got to finalize your specs, get your specs in. You know how it works too. It's like you guys committed, and you know if those of you guys that don't have all your final specs in or you back out, you know we're not going to allow you to get another Black Friday or a pick your top. You know if you commit and you say, hey, that's mine, you got to finish your specs out and get that build going. It's just how it works. You know you've taken that top from somebody else, which wouldn't be right or fair. You know somebody else would have thrown down on that, and so that's why we don't allow anybody to, you know, back out. I mean, there's so many of you guys that would never do that anyway, and we know those names, but every year it seems like you get 1 or 2. So don't be that guy or that gal.
I got the lefty saying, "Sorry, brother, I got a pass, but thank you for
Oh,
the
good.
offer."
Yeah, I totally get that one. If we would have had something that you would have been into, I would have loved to have done something for you, especially after last year, you know, making me put my foot in my mouth. That was pretty good. That happens every once in a while around here. But anyway, so thank you guys all. We did 7 in stocks, 30 tops. I'm hungry. I need some lunch. What about you guys? You guys need some lunch?
Tacos,
Yep.
dude.
Yeah, I'm thinking, no, well, juniors is good if they're open. I could go for juniors, either juniors or Antonio's.
Yeah.
We normally do Antonio's.
Yeah.
We usually send Anthony to Antonio's.
No, I went last year and I messed up Chelsea's.
Oh. Dang.
Bro.
Nice going.
Way to go.
Well, she wrote it wrong, but then she said she did it.
Oh. So you didn't mess it up then?
Well, everyone was telling me that I wrote it wrong.
Anyway. All right, on that note, thank you all so much. If you did miss out on a top, there's still promos going on, and guess what? You still can get something awesome with all the promos going on. So we'll see you later.